nothing but the grind, so honorable. Ready to be accountable. Yeah, gotta face truth, what you running for? Yeah, mirror don't lie, who you front for? Level up your life, that's a wanted chore. Stand on your word, be 100 more.
Yeah, 100.
Yeah. Ready to be accountable.
Yeah. It's everybody but your own. How ready cancel bulls like BID and Matar. Guess you gotta let you know this shit down and keep it all this random, yeah. It feel like you're Jacob about Gippin and me gays together.
Ready to be accountable.
Hey, let's get it.
Ready to be accountable. Ready to be accountable. Hey.
Yo, this is another episode of
Ready to be accountable.
I am one half of your host, Rocky.
I am your second half C-Note, the short guy without short supply.
Well, always joined by the world's greatest producer.
Watch it here by Hi guys.
Yep, lies, vibes, sex and text from
Everybody, doom doom bum 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 body. Whoa, yeah, man, everything is all right. I can't complain. Vibes good, text all right. I mean, everything great. My kids good. Man, all in all, everything's great. What about you, brother, man?
Well, life is going good. I can't complain. Expensive as a motherfucker, but I am grateful to be in a position to take care of what I need to take care of. But nigga, life got them holes on it, nigga. So my life goddamn coming with them haymakers. But it is what it is. I can't complain. Vibes are just as high. Vibes are just as high, I think, because the Christmas holidays are here. And I'm getting more inside of the Christmas themed, filled air-esque energy. And, you know, a lot of things that probably would have annoyed me to a higher max is not really playing too much of a role. So I'm thankful for that. Sex is on standby, but I will be goddamn getting into that real soon, sooner than later. I'm trying to tell you. Trying to tell you. Sooner than later. And my texts are good. Ratchet Epic.
Hi guys.
Yeah.
What's good? Let's see. With me, life is going good. Lives are good. Vibes are high. Lives, vibes, sex is good. Texts are at a minimum, and I'm so excited about that. I'm very, very happy that I am not getting text every 5 seconds as I was before.
Nah,
so
I feel it.
Listen, it was becoming a lot. Okay, I was not able to keep up with everything that was going on. So I'm very excited that I've gotten that taken care of. Lives, vibes, sex, text. Yeah, that's it. I'm good. Oh my God, not me being good for the first time in God knows how long.
Hey, you know, ebbs and flows, highs and lows.
Shout out to them for the good moments.
Ain't finna be there too long. You know what I'm saying? Just gotta make sure you get through it. That's it. Just a little test. Well, we finna test ourselves to this bullshit of the week.
Yo. Rocky. I just think they all need to die.
Why the fuck you lying?
You on some bullshit.
Man, who on some bullshit this week, brother?
Ja Rule. Ja Rule is on some bullshit. It's pretty much gonna be our theme of what we go into talking about today, but specifically, Ja Rule. Nigga, you is on some bullshit, nigga. Like, you need to be the example of how not to take a L for decades on at a time. This nigga just keep taking L's. It's showing that you salty because shit ain't go your way. And I'm here to talk about it. So if people don't know what I'm talking about, you had to be up under the rock. But Diddy Doc came out and the world's been on fire ever since. All right? The world has been on fire ever since. Diddy Doc has gotten here. And unlike me, you have a lot of people who are on the opposite side of how they feel about this doc. One of those people being the world's longest L taker, Ja Rule. All right? And this nigga had a couple of tweets. tweets that he had regarding the Diddy Doc. That's a little far out. Ratchet, could you read me those tweets that Ja Rule has up there, please, ma'am? Okay. Well, now I can see them. It says, first one is nigga always trying to tell on somebody. Oh, dry snitching ass nigga. 1. 2. You rat always have been, always will be a fucking rat. Used car salesman suit wearing paid. Oh no, field goal nose having Herman monster head ass nigga. All right, so this is what Ja Rule had to say amidst the Diddy Doc and its premiere to Netflix. All right, he's just one of few celebrities who have had their opinion on it. But to me, he gets bullshit of the week because this just feels like first of all, you have no ground to stand on when it comes to this. I don't think nobody has any ground to stand on, but especially you. Like, I specifically remember pictures of you and Diddy floating around wearing a towel. There are rumors, I shall say, of you and Diddy being a little closer than just working together on music, I should say. And the way you reacting, it seemed like he touched the bottom. It seemed like he was able to touch the bottom of you. Because, nigga, your ass is sitting up here just going off the fucking deep end. Now, I see a lot of people talking about, hey, when a man down, kick his back in and all that. And this is what I'm talking about, people having levels and critical thinking. Am I on the side of Diddy if the allegations and everything we've been hearing all this time is true? No. However, I am on the side, and I was on the side of the case. I don't think that what he got arrested for, what he was charged for, even what he had eventually end up getting found guilty on was fair. I don't think they had enough evidence to prove that. And nigga, this right here is just another level of who the man, quote unquote, is. One thing I can say is I know a lot of people feel like, you know, oh, 50 was behind it. It was a malicious intent. All of this. Nigga, it can't be no malicious intent if there were no bullshit ass actions happening. I watched that doc. I watched it all the way through. Nigga, some of these allegations have been the same for 2 to going on 3 decades. 2 going on 3 decades. Now, I know people lie, but nigga, if the same story is being repeated decade after decade after decade, nigga, I have to believe that there is some truth that lies within that.
Especially when the words or any events changed in everybody's story.
Right.
They
and
all stuck to the same
exact story. Yeah. It has not been anything changed amongst anybody. And another thing I can say is I could see if like 50 was narrating it. If 50 had his voice in it, had his opinion in it.
Honestly, 50 didn't. They just got 50 to be the face. Let's be real.
Everybody else came and sat down. Everybody else came, sat down to give their story.
I'm not understanding why y'all just coming at 50 and not all of them if you feel that way. Because 50 just...
I mean, I've seen a lot of people come at a lot of individuals that were in that doc. Well, I won't say a lot of, but they were damn sure getting on that juror.
Bruh, like, and I don't understand how you get, like, the juror should be the last person y'all get on. Because they weren't doing anything but going off of what was presented in the case. Like, if anything, I would think y'all would give everybody else that has been around Diddy, like, all this time, some of the backlash. Like, his childhood friend who, like, in the end ended up selling Diddy his 25% of Bad Boy, even if it was by force. A lot of, like, I would understand if y'all gave these niggas the smoke. This nigga was the one who sat there and said he seen Diddy beating the shit out of Michelet in front of the building, and they had to come and break him up. Like, y'all want to talk about holding people accountable, nigga? Those niggas, those grown-ass men who sat by and let these women get the shit beat out of them just for a check, I would expect y'all to give them the smoke. Those niggas deserve the smoke, yes. Even down to Roger Bonds talking about, in the third episode, talking about, I never seen Kim Porter get beat by Diddy, but I was on the other side of the door and I could hear what was going on. And Kim comes out the room with her hair messed up and this, that, and the third. Nigga, where's the smoke for these grown-ass men sitting by letting these women be victims of physical abuse? I don't see any smoke for them, but y'all can come up with smoke for a fucking juror? Are you crazy? This is why I stand by 50 in this shit. I'm like, when he said this, he had me locked. If I don't say nothing, if I don't highlight this shit,
everybody interpret
is gonna
that hip hop
think
is okay with.
Community is behind these actions and they are for this shit.
But even with
I agree.
Even with him saying that, I want to call bullshit on everybody else due to they all wouldn't say nothing to Diddy.
Exactly.
Like everybody in the industry besides 50 and Jaguar.
Come on, man.
Like,
And 50 went and let's not act like Diddy got locked up and 50 came out with this pressure. No, Diddy was at his height. Diddy was with the billions. Diddy was having the liquor and all of this, and 50 was going at that ass.
Also,
God.
I want smoke for all the people who just ain't life ain't the same without Diddy parties. Like the fact that
Come on, man. Come on, man. Y'all are sick. Y'all are sick. Even though I'm gonna say
y'all
this,
knew he had extra parties.
They
that was the
are
whole other thing
allegations. Like none of this was proven in court. I'm gonna say that, but I'm gonna also say on the other side of that, I understand that the streets 9 times out of 10 have the correct story.
Yes.
These rumors have been going on about the Diddy parties, about people being drugged, about underage grooming, about physical abuse.
And what
all of this has
I
been
want to
going
call
on.
bullshit on the streets too, because shit like that we ain't supposed to allow.
Come on, man.
We're supposed to handle that.
Exactly.
The streets supposed to handle that.
But if y'all got these bitch-made ass niggas that's running around that's controlled by $1, that's sucking this nigga off.
And remember what I said,
and literally.
Remember when I said,
fuck out of here.
You know, I'll catch some clips when a nigga be like, if they give you $3 million before the nigga could finish it, they'll be like, yeah, I sucked the dick. And be like, nigga, you just needed an incentive. I'm so sorry, y'all. An incentive to suck dick. So that means you was already wanting to suck dick.
And these niggas are the people. Like, if y'all want to give Diddy credit for anything, give him credit for knowing who to exhibit these type of behaviors around and know that they carry some type of DNA trait that aligns with the bullshit.
What I do like is how they coming at LaRod too. I do like that how they coming at LaRod, cause after you really start listening, like nigga, you was liking that. Cause how you wake up
even if it's true, cause nigga, your shit, like Lil Rod testimony has been disregarded time after time, and like you're probably one of the only people, as far as Lil Rod is saying the things that you are saying. As far as the guy getting shot in front of the porta potty and the police and all of this, like there's no other story coming from anybody else about these type of stories. Lil Rod, I don't know how to take this nigga right now. I don't want to, nigga. I don't give a fuck because nigga, you should learn how to express yourself and be man enough to stand up and say something.
Bro, no, the nigga enjoyed it.
That's what I'm saying.
So
you need to be man enough to take it and like accept what the fuck you did.
Cause you got one. Because that when I heard three different times.
Come on, man.
Yeah, nigga, you knew what. Because what we were, bro, what we were talking. I say, nigga, the moment I wake up and realize there's a nigga in the bed with me and my ass hurting,
all right,
nigga dead. Cause why you ain't run in the kitchen, grab a knife and come back and stab that nigga while he still asleep?
That was like
you went to sleep. You lay down with a bitch and woke up with a nigga.
What was the lady in episode 4 who said she didn't remember getting raped, but she was reading back?
That was Joy.
That
was
Joy.
Yeah.
That was, bruh. Even like, I give her way more credit than Little Rod, and you sounding just like her, because she was the one talking about. Bro, I don't remember none of this. And they were detailing, like, I walked in, I seen Diddy goddamn penetrating you and really and fucking you and all of this. And she be like, I don't remember any of this. But if any of this is true, like, I was a victim of rape. And she started crying and all of that. Like, I can give her a lot more validity than I give Lil Rod.
Yeah, because she knew she was drugged, but she was trying to figure it out.
Bro, Lil Rod on some bullshit.
What this really made me realize, though, all in all, like the whole totality of the whole thing is, especially, motherfuckers talk about me, but all you niggas to me that I already been thinking is gay as shit.
Dog.
Motherfuckers want to call me gay because I goddamn do what I do, but I ain't fucking no nigga or trying to suck no nigga. Nah, nigga, I'm just pretty, bro. But I always suspect a lot of men being gay.
These niggas was not only gay, they were punks. And not in the gay slander way. Like, really, you don't have a backbone. You are weak-spined. You don't stand for nothing. $1 can buy whatever your morality is for the week.
And where y'all
I can
daddy,
buy that shit.
That let me know. I don't know if y'all really had dads in y'all life. If y'all did, he was a
they
pussy
had
to me.
Diddy. Diddy was their daddy. Fuck is you talking about? Down the Ja Rule, nigga. Shut the fuck up talking about some damn snitching. Nigga, this is what I'm talking about, bro. Niggas, it ain't no snitching on this side of the road.
What would constitute it being snitching?
If somebody rapes somebody and drugging and doing some shit that, bro, I'm sorry, it's a certain, like, snitching is for street shit. This is industry. This is industry corporation.
Exactly. This is on the legal side of the law, nigga. This ain't on the opposite side.
And none of y'all street niggas, because y'all got millions, bro. Y'all did not make none of y'all money in the streets. Nobody in this shit made money off the streets.
Hell no, they ain't make money off the streets.
You made money from the white man.
Are pussy. These niggas are pussy.
I'm hating. I'm getting tired of hearing that shit.
Is the number one pussy ass nigga.
And I'm getting tired of these old niggas acting like they still street niggas.
This nigga just mad because he been losing the 50 all of these years.
And Ja Rule, you never was a street nigga.
You tried to kill 50 and didn't succeed. And you mad that this nigga been winning and dancing on everybody's grave.
He didn't try to kill him. He
was
part of the group.
With that. That's what I'm talking about. You was on that side. You had knowledge of it, and not you directly trying to kill him, because you ain't that. You don't have the nuts set up to do shit like that, fuck nigga. What you do have is to be on them other niggas' sides. Oh yeah, kill him, get him out the way. No, nigga, the nigga buried your whole label, nigga.
Not
fuck
only this,
y'all, nigga.
It's really telling, because y'all
pussy.
Y'all start talking like, nigga, this ain't no shit y'all need to be talking around. Like, this was time to be shutting the fuck up.
And then he had another goddamn tweet where he got down really detailing, all right, the allegations. This is why I will say, 50 baby mama came out and said she tried, or she believed that 50 had the house set on fire with her and her son. All of this is her account, and nobody else is coming out verifying this.
Right.
With Diddy, you got 15 people saying the same thing about one nigga. So, nigga, it is not the same, bro. With nigga, you fell off. 50 ended your career. So what, nigga? Go on about your fucking life. But no, you can't let that go. You trying to make him seem like he's not what he is or who he is because of how he destroyed your career.
But you know what? I am proud of y'all double downing on it. Letting us know y'all with that shit. Because now everybody that's aware should be like, all of them niggas is doing it too.
And that was the perfect setup for 50 to say
That's
that.
all he was doing.
That was
That's
the
all.
perfect setup.
It's all it did was. It was like, nigga, if y'all would have just shut the fuck up and let this shit ride.
If
Now,
y'all were not against this, I'm sorry. There's no way I can.
because
be for
everybody
this
pretty,
shit.
all the ones that saying something pretty much saying they was with everything and they participated.
Yeah,
in it.
especially if you talking about, yeah, this was some snitch shit. This was some snitch shit. Bruh, shut the fuck up and just go talk to somebody about your stepdaddy butt fucking you when you was
Man,
small.
the white folks don't be telling another white folk
The
that's some
fuck?
snitch shit.
These niggas goddamn is showing their trauma and it's disgusting because y'all niggas have a little bit more influence than we're on the way to get. But nigga, right now you're passing the ignorance down. Oh, if somebody take advantage of a woman, don't say nothing because that's snitch shit.
I'm just
Nigga,
over
fuck you.
Ja Rule talking about street
Fuck
shit
you.
when he's not even from the streets. Period.
No, none of it, bro. No, and have never been street,
Never.
and has never took a W, nigga. Sorry, when you came and you chose your side, and y'all tried to operate on the side of getting 50 out of here the way that y'all did, bro, and he survived it. He been shitting on y'all ever since. I support that shit, nigga. Even down to this Diddy shit. I support it. The nigga didn't get locked up on this shit, so I can tell the stories that haven't been told or have the people come in and validate their side of the story since y'all are too pussy to take this shit to court.
And another thing I've been praying and hoping will happen is a lot of videos come out, but everybody seems to be scared. Don't be scared. You did some. I think if you got that kind of money, you feel like you got that kind of power. I got so much power. I'm gonna do it and let the world know I'm doing it and what they gonna do to me.
Well, I ain't gonna
be
lie,
like
I
Donald
think
Trump.
Diddy was the only one who had that type of power. Everybody else around this nigga, everybody on the dock, bro. Every single person on that dock was complaining about some type of financial struggle outside of a few people.
Yeah.
Everybody else, even down to Kalina Harper, when she was talking about, I needed Diddy, like, right before this case came down, I was calling him, trying to get $5,000 for him.
And you still
to
protecting
like
this nigga.
help me get my kids back.
And you still
help
protecting
me
the
get
nigga.
a better lawyer. Yet and still, when he needed you to make a statement, you went and did it. All it is people can
You can
chalk
be
it up
brought.
to what you want to say.
You
Oh,
can be
she
brought.
was
Everybody
in
can be
love with
brought.
him, Stockholm syndrome, whatever. You're a grown adult making conscious decisions. Whatever the ailment is behind those decisions is your responsibility.
Also,
Sorry.
clearly, you didn't have a mindset to make sure you didn't run out of money.
None of these niggas
Nobody,
did.
none of y'all never
of
thought
them.
like this can run out.
None of them did.
And then
it's crazy, bro. This shit is just crazy because Ja Rule is just showing his estrogen level of what he carries on an everyday basis, nigga.
What-
Your ass is pussified.
I don't know. You know what? Sometimes I think because if 50 faces on it and 50 get the front and smile, I think that's really why Ja Rule saying I'm gonna just put it at that because I think if it was somebody else, I don't really think he'll say something.
Okay, so
That's still a...
Yeah.
there have been other people who've come out and said things, I not in defense of 50, but like on the other opposite side, like how I guess
Ja Rule doing.
right.
Yeah, a lot of people. If I know Ja Rule just ain't saying it. I know there's a lot more. I just haven't seen it. I haven't even seen this one, but what Ja Rule saying. But I know he was gonna say something. Cause 50.
Who we got over there, Ratchet? Huh?
Nothing. I was.
She was just stating.
Yeah, I was just trying to get a word in edgewise. That's all. But I was talking about Marlon Wayans. Because 50 Cent and Marlon Wayans are going back and forth. And I see that you guys have a lot to say about Ja Rule, but not so much to say about Marlon Wayans. So I just wanted to get you guys' thoughts and their
What
back
happened
and
with
forth.
them?
Nah, I did see the Marlon Wayans, but
I didn't
I
see
was
anything.
just trying to make sure I stay like focused on the bullshit of the week. But Marlon Wayans, you line up with this shit too, bro.
Yeah, I guess
You line up
just
with
go
this
to the
shit
meat and
too.
potatoes. At
Cause
this
your
point.
motherfucking ass sitting up here talking about oh
What
yeah,
happened?
you
What
was
happened
the
with
one.
Marlon Wayans?
Okay,
was
so
on the-
Marlon Wayans was on the cruise show and he was talking about the documentary and he called the documentary Kicking a Man While He Was Down. And warned 50 that there's karma to every action.
I hate when they make that
Nigga.
statement. Kicking a man when he down. What is
Oh,
down,
my
nigga? This
God. And
Oh
then,
my-
like, this is
lock
what I
all these
don't
niggas
like,
up,
bro.
Lock them all
what
up.
I don't like.
Lock them all up. See,
Like, why
So
couldn't this
then-
be?
this is why
So
women
Diddy's
don't
fault.
like men.
So then 50 claps back. He posts a picture of Marlon and Whiteface drag from the White Chicks.
Yep.
And he captions it and he says, keep my name out your mouth, boy.
Exactly.
And then Marlon comes back and he has a doctored picture of 50 Cent in the movie poster of the 12 Years a Slave. And he captions that. Now, let's think about this 50, basically calling 50, a slave to the man or whatever.
Right.
And then Marlon posts some AI generated images of 50 Cent and Diddy in a jacuzzi together, joking about 50's obsession with Diddy. And then 50 clapped back at Marlon, posting pictures of him when he was. Remember when Marlon did that photo shoot where he was like,
Well, he was gay.
Yes,
Yeah.
in support of his
son.
child. Right.
Yeah.
So then 50 posts that and claps back. And then that's when Ja Rule entered. So Ja Rule entered into, and that's the only reason I brought it up, because I know that Ja Rule was your bullshit of the week, but he had chimed in after like the Marlon.
Exactly. And again, Marlon, bro, this is why Vlad ain't pay you your 40,000 right the fuck here, nigga. Shut the fuck up, nigga.
When I was using
You
the
can't
restroom,
talk about nobody goddamn selling their soul or anything, nigga. You literally took white dick.
I was going to say, while I was using the restroom
sorry.
before we
I'm
started this
sorry.
show,
What?
I seen Marlon had a clip of Marlon talking about, you see how the narrative is? They trying to paint a narrative. You watch the whole thing. I ain't know what he was talking about at first, but I just knew 50 was on his ass. So I was
Bro,
like,
because, nigga, even in the clapbacks, 50 posted something real about you. Everything that you posted about 50 was AI generated. Sorry, brother. You the one who dressed up as a white bitch.
and because he was like, everybody getting
Sorry.
mad about, he was like,
All right,
first I
let's
had an
not do
opinion.
that. Everybody loved that movie.
He was like,
I'm
let's
not
be so
saying it
fucking
wasn't
for real.
good. I'm saying if we're going off of these, what we're supposed to and lores, nigga, the lore is you can't make it in Hollywood without putting on a dress.
Or, because it also,
That has been a thing, nigga.
anything like
What?
gay
About
baiting.
Marlon? I don't
Gay
do
baiting.
that.
No,
because-
I'm just saying that as far as anybody, this is what Dave Chappelle was talking about. This is what
Cat Williams.
Kevin Hart was talking
No,
about
Kevin
before
Hart
he
dressed-
actually
he
did
did
it.
it. Okay, yeah,
he
but
had
Cat Williams was
said
talking
he
about it.
wasn't with putting on a dress because this seems to be a thing. How Hollywood humiliates or demasculizes the black man.
Not just the black man, just the man, period. Because
Yes.
the white man do it too.
Because this nigga, and again, you didn't do the Shanae. You didn't do the goddamn Mrs. Clump, Mr. Clump. Nigga, you went and did a white bitch. You and your brother. So
and
shut
Which
the
Sean is
fuck
gay.
up.
And
Which
that
Sean
mo-
is gay.
That movie made a lot of money.
Exactly. And you
And
are
it's a
not
cult
receiving.
classic amongst the black community. So
I
to
can
talk
say,
about
I'm
it like
not
that.
saying that.
See,
All I'm saying is if we going by these lores, if we're going by what should be
bro.
happening, what shouldn't be happening, nigga, you fall in the worst part of
Hey,
that category.
I'm gonna say this too, Ratchet Hippie. You see what you just did? That's basically what they doing. Pointing out what this what all they did, but that's still on the gate. The shit you did.
No.
I'm
what
not saying
what
like.
I'm doing is not what they're doing.
No, I'm not saying like you champion, but I'm saying like you'll call out all the good shit. But it's like, what he
It's
just
not that
did-
I'm calling out the good shit. It's that what I'm doing is say more so don't be hypocritical, because if this wasn't about like nobody had anything to say about him dressing as a white bitch before.
Yeah, huh?
Well, yeah, they did.
Well, who was it? Soldier Boy brought this shit up.
Oh my god.
Nigga, I been goddamn, even further back, when people start pointing this out, when Dave Chappelle started talking about this years ago, when Cat Williams
I never
was
liked
talking
white
about
chicks.
this years
Why
ago.
why do a man gotta put on?
I'm not saying I don't like the movie.
I don't.
I'm not saying that I didn't like Shanae. I'm not saying that I didn't like when Tyler Perry did it. What I'm saying is there is a unwritten lore in Hollywood saying for a black man to reach that next pinnacle inside acting, you have to put on a dress.
What, comedian wise?
That's all I'm pointing out right here. That's all that I'm pointing out. And for Kevin Hart to even have an interview where he said he would never put on a dress.
And then put on the
only
dress.
to put on the dress. it makes me believe a little bit more of that lore. So I have always been on, yeah, I get it. I can kind of see that. Now, am I saying that I didn't like white chicks? No. Again, there's levels to this.
I am.
But when you sit up and then try to call somebody else out and then try to put their bullshit on Front Street, nigga, this is when we can get into your bullshit and maybe what you have done behind the
And
scenes.
you know, there's always the motherfuckers with some bullshit on them. They got something to say like, nigga, that's the wrong nigga to be talking when I got nothing but M on you.
Everybody who's against 50 and this doc is
It's weird
wrong.
to me. They gay.
The wrong
and
people to be talking.
they part of the problem.
I don't give a damn
That's how I'ma
talking
look at
about kicking nigga when he down. Nigga, if a nigga did it, he did it. So what we kicking him
I don't
down?
even
The
like
nigga
that.
ain't get charged for it.
I
He
don't even-
escaped the worst part of the
I
shit.
don't even like motherfuckers saying that kicking it. Why is he down? What is the down part? Now, if he's down part because he got all these charges and shit, and legal and crimes, kick the fuck out that nigga. That's the problem.
Exactly.
With black people, we keep trying to.
Come on,
the
man.
motherfucker, man. See, that's the problem. Like, not just the black culture in general. Nigga can rape a motherfucker and they'll let it slide.
Yes.
Motherfuckers can abuse motherfuckers and let it slide.
Nigga, your brother can start touching your kids
right.
and you gonna shush the whole family. Just don't talk about it,
Also, that's why I
y'all.
understand
Don't
why
go
women
around
feel the
there.
way they feel
The fuck
about
outta
men.
here, man.
Like,
This shit
like
crazy
y'all
as a
sit there and
motherfucker.
watch a bitch get her ass beat and won't do nothing.
Every nigga in that doc did that shit, nigga. Every nigga in the
Of course,
doc.
they don't think we'll protect them, and they think we
Hell
ain't
no.
worth a damn.
With this bullshit. Now, I'm still on the understanding level that this is just a select few. This is not the majority
yeah.
of men. I
But
know
they're
that
the
men
loudest
stand
ones.
up for it.
They're the loudest
Exactly.
ones, and they
Y'all
get all
are
the
the
attention.
only ones that are getting propagated out there, shared out there, going viral, making the stories and headlines. So of course it's gonna make it seem like that. But yeah, I get it. I know it's not everybody, but for you to be part of that,
And for y'all to be this
you
old and still be on bullshit, it's
have
already
something
crazy.
to say like y'all are motherfucking righteous and just living right and do no.
Jaru, you still
Hell
talking?
no.
And what that festival he had where he was conning everybody?
The Fire Festival.
Yeah,
Come
nigga,
on,
I
man.
already know what you on.
Come on, bruh.
You like private islands.
Man, he like Diddy in a tower
He like
in
dick.
a room.
He like dick.
He like Diddy in the tower in the room. That's what you like, nigga. And that's why you fucking mad because your dick is locked up, nigga.
Y'all are so vulgar for no
Sorry.
reason.
These niggas need to understand and shut the fuck up.
Okay.
So what
You know
that
what's
you
crazy?
been losing the last decade, nigga? 50 is pointing out what is wrong in this fucking hip hop community, bro.
And y'all not even backing him.
It's too
That's the crazy part.
It's too motherfucking regular in the hip hop community that niggas beat women.
What? I'm trying
It's
to tell
too
you.
popular, bro.
Or that they doing some sus
fuck?
shit. Or they always doing some sus shit.
But y'all are got there get mad at the nigga who calling the shit out.
Or y'all,
The fuck outta
y'all
here,
always
man.
either abusing the women or raping them some kind of way.
Tough.
And then it's like y'all motherfuckers got y'all the motherfuckers that motherfuckers just give themselves to you. But you want to go get the motherfucker that don't want to get, like, you want to just take shit. Like, man, I'm not understanding. But then again, I don't have that kind of money, so I don't know what that does to your brain.
Man, look, all I
But
know
to me,
is
I know money.
these niggas
Money
is-
don't change you. Money is an enhancement
of
of
who you are and what your moralities are, nigga. And so far, John, you have bent to every single challenge that it has brought you. So, nigga, stop it, bro. Stop it. 50 ain't going too far, nigga. Because let's just say this, nigga. What about the people who started talking about Martin Luther King was a womanizer?
Yeah, he was a cheater.
These were white men who came out, white people who came out and
And-
started
and-
this.
and the
Ain't
reason-
nobody get these folks no smoke.
Or the real reason why he started the revolution was, the civil rights movement.
It
where
ain't even really too much about that. I'm just saying
Yeah.
when when
He wanted to
somebody
fuck on a
from
white girl.
another ethnic background comes out with these stories about how degenerate some of these icons were, we don't have nothing else to say about it. But just as soon as a black man do it, now we got everything, and let's just remove 50 out of this. Let's just say everything came out the way it did.
And
Let's
his
remove
face went
50.
on it. What would y'all do?
nothing
Shut
but
the
talk
fuck up.
about how damn, Diddy was this, Diddy was. No, give Netflix the same smoke you trying to get.
Cause that's who ultimately got everything. How the videos got to how the video.
These
Bruh,
folks stupid
50
as
didn't
hell,
50
bruh.
didn't have nothing to do till they wanted like they finished the documentary. I'm gonna
These
be real.
folks stupid
50
as
didn't
hell.
have nothing to do with the whole thing at all. He was just they needed a face. And they knew a face. They knew they had the
Now,
right person.
do I
That don't
believe
care.
that 50 was more than willing
Hell
to do
yeah.
it?
Why
Yes.
wouldn't he be?
I have a long-standing disagreement, beef with this nigga. I don't fuck with this nigga. And if y'all want to say this far, okay, because he took my baby mama and freaked her out.
And beat her ass?
I can even go that far. But that is not going to negate that you have to do this shit for me to be in a position to take advantage of this
Facts.
shit.
It's got to be done.
It gotta be
and
done.
I have to have the extensive knowledge of
fuck?
knowing.
Like y'all negating everything in the world and want to try to cape.
And what's crazy is y'all, and then y'all
outta
try
here,
to
man.
make it go like he only mad because that nigga tried to take him shopping. No, I found out it's even further than that.
this
It go
shit
back in
crazy as
1999.
hell, bro.
Who is y'all?
Everybody really thinking like he got beef with Diddy over the shopping.
The masses. Let's just say the masses.
The masses think it's over the shopping little statement. But no, when I found out, they had been going at it since 1999.
Okay.
And
Well, I have-
even still, then it's almost like, who cares?
Yeah.
They have been beefing. So what? Even if it is an incentive because I dislike him, the actions still have to be there. Nobody told this nigga to allegedly record himself fucking a woman and then showing everybody at parties.
Hey, bro, I had this thought, right?
Nobody did anything to force him to do that.
I had this thought. If somebody would have whooped Diddy ass back then, like really whooped his ass for he wouldn't have been this person.
Even now, and I'm starting to think, after me watching it for the third time, nigga, I'm starting to think something up with that nigga Eric Sherman story, bro. Cause nigga, I just don't see Diddy knocking on your window because the bitch he want is sitting in your passenger seat. He swing on you, then you talk about, all right, let's go around the corner and fight like men. And he gets in his car, follow you around the corner, only to get out the car and play you Biggie album. I don't like, am I the only motherfucker that feels like that is a weird ass story?
All of them had weird ass story to me.
That doesn't sound like it really happened, but whatever.
To me, I read between the lines. Like,
This
oh
shit
no,
crazy.
y'all all fucked. That's what that was.
This shit crazy.
And he was
bro.
playing Biggie while y'all was fucking.
Like, and I'm not even saying, and this is what I'm saying about levels of critical thinking. I'm not even saying that I'm on Diddy's side, because if y'all want my opinion on this shit, I do believe there was something very, very sinister that happened between the Justin Bieber grooming theories.
And why
Nigga,
Usher ain't
yes.
been put in this? Because Usher handed that nigga.
There's a lot of people that are not even getting spoken about.
Not only that, it's a time Usher, when somebody
Come
asked
on,
Usher would
boy.
they let their child go with Diddy, he said no.
Trey Songz, nigga, all of these niggas, French Montana, Rick Ross, Khaled, all of these niggas, bro, there have been rumors. There are
Rick Ross
stories.
and all them.
Like, bro, if we gonna get into that, yeah, I can believe, and that's where my opinion
Put Molly
stand
in her
at.
champagne.
But the
She
nigga was
ain't even know
not
it.
on trial for that.
No.
The nigga was not on trial for that. And because of what he was on trial for is why I can't be on the opposite side, because, nigga, I don't believe it was trafficking. Y'all didn't have enough.
No.
And then, like, bro, I'm not stupid. Y'all went in there to get all of the videos of the high power people. Why no? Now Prince, now royalty family was brought up. Now person in high Congress politics was brought up. Nobody else was brought up.
Or the big higher up label
Come on.
executive, owners and shit like that.
And y'all had Homeland Security to breach 2 of his houses at the same fucking time and retrieve electronics. So y'all telling me the only thing y'all got out of all of these electronics is a video of him beating Cassie in a freak off? 1,000 bottles of baby oil alleged to be laced with GHB. Why the fuck we ain't hear nothing else about that during the trial?
Facts. Besides, Hey, how did
These niggas stupid as fuck.
even when Lil Rod was telling the story, I was
Stupid
trying to
as
figure out
fuck.
how you got drugged. Do you even know? But I forgot he did used to have the drinks already ready, and then they put the baby oil on.
These niggas are just dumb. I just don't like the sentiment of how y'all are trying to attack 50 talking about sleazy shit or he had the wrong incentive. So what? We just had to put somebody who didn't have no disagreements against Diddy behind the executive producer
I hate that
spot
they
for
think
y'all
Diddy.
to shut the fuck up.
I hate that they want to call Diddy the bully, but he the bully because he reacted to a motherfucker doing some shit to him. It's always crazy that you always not trying to tear down the person that reacted to the motherfucker that did some shit that caused the action.
That shit crazy. All right, well, what's the next link we got up here, Ratchet Hip? Well, what we let.
Thank you guys for liking and subscribing. And I do see the people that are here on TikTok. So shout out to the ones that are here on TikTok.
Yeah.
Shout out to everybody on YouTube and
Yeah.
Facebook because I do see you guys in here. Please chat with me in the chat because I am down here in the chat and I feel very lonely. So don't leave me hanging. If you have any thoughts or ideas or anything like that in regards to what the guys are saying, don't hesitate to put it in there. I know that they can get flagrant sometimes and they can get very passionate. Mind you, we do read the chat, so make sure that you're chatting with us.
For shit, sure. For shit, sure. What else we got up here? Bet. Like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. Thank y'all for tuning in. Well, we appreciate everybody. Everybody in the chat. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Yeah, Ja Rule's on some. Everybody on some bull. I don't like none of these.
I just tell you that they y'all show their hand, really.
Tough. All right. Female gym teacher allegedly sent explicit texts and photos to a 13-year-old student. What's that next slide? Is it a video? Or is it just
She
some
fine as shit to be one fuck with a little kid.
Man,
Another
people,
Diddy.
These people still have sickness. It's just a sickness. It's a sickness that needs to be eradicated from society. So I don't care how the bitch look. I don't care who she is.
I'm just
who he is.
I'm more.
If it's done, it needs to be out of here. We don't need to fuck with you.
At this point, I'm more satisfied with it being like knowledgeable that it's on both ends. You know, it ain't one way. You know how they kept like just now. I never looked at nothing as one way. Both sides doing it at the same amount of pace. The same
And
pace.
it's disgusting.
Like
The
it's
shit is
just
fucking
because she
disgusting.
want something with titties and a pussy and the ass, and well, everybody got ass, but with pussy and titties, and now it's let's think about it. No, let's not. No,
These
treat it the
people
same.
are sick. These
Treat it
people
the
are
same,
sick.
man. Treat it the
You gotta
same.
watch your kids, and you gotta be more involved in how who they're coming in contact with. Who are they talking to?
I feel like your kids shouldn't be having no phone
That
till they about
shit
16
crazy.
anyway.
That shit is crazy, bro. But again, it's not about to make the predatory, like physical, whatever they're doing, any less egregious.
It's
Like
very.
they're gonna be out here, they're going to try. I just was watching somebody. I wish I was trying to remember the nigga name, but basically there was this engineer that was working on the servers behind Roblox,
It's a
and he
grown
was
man game.
basically saying that it was designed for adults. It was supposed to be designed for adults, and that it was supposed to be like 13 in the Play Store or your Google Store,
Right.
whatever. Is
Are you saying that
13.
Roblox was supposed to be for
Yeah.
adults and not children?
Right.
This is what the guy was saying. Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry, I couldn't follow. I didn't know what you were saying.
Well, okay, let me read. I said there was a guy who is an engineer, and he engineered for Roblox. And he specifically is stating that this game was supposed to be for adults. He said then that He thought it was weird when it was in the Play Store and listed for 13 and above. However, you can register your age as low as 5 and it'll still give you access. Now, they said to register for the purpose of the ages being in there is so they know what tier to put you on. They have a low tier, a medium tier, and a high tier. He said he made a profile stating that he was an 8-year-old child, and they put him in the medium tier, which still exposed this nigga to different kind of rooms, different type of sectors. And he was saying that as an 8-year-old, he's playing the game as an 8-year-old, and he found a sector that said bathroom. And he went inside of there, and when you go inside of there's a bunch of beds, and everybody's hunching in there. As an 8-year-old. So does he believe that Roblox is doing everything in their power to keep these predators away from kids? Hell no.
I think they made it for the predators.
And he keeps saying that they refuse to whitelist the game. Whitelist means that in order for a kid to have access to it,
they need parental advisement.
Need parental permission to be in there. But they refuse to whitelist it. And for everybody that keeps like exposing the predators or putting out there the predatory shit that's going on, they're locking their accounts and kicking them off the games.
Yep.
So this is disgusting at the highest level. So I'm not even surprised at this time. Every time we cover these fucking predators getting off on some more kids. These folks is sick. These folks are sick. It doesn't matter who it is. These people are fucking monsters, nigga. At the end of the day, they fucking monsters.
That's why I don't
like none of this shit.
Kids shouldn't be having no phone, no internet till they about 16.
That's an ideological thought.
I know, but
because nigga ain't nobody doing that, and I see very little attempts to make sure that we are keeping kids as safe as possible.
Right. See, and we say that it's an ideology or whatever thought, but it's like we gonna talk about it and not still do nothing. So why we even talking about it? We need to just shut the fuck up and move on. That's how I be looking at it. Like let's stop talking because that's all we seem to be doing and nothing's happening.
Well, see, people like myself, we take further steps into making sure that there is, like with me, before my kids can download anything on their phone, I have to approve it. I get a text message saying, hey, your son is trying to download Roblox. Do you approve this or not? I deny it. Denied. Will not do it. Sorry. It is what it. So yes, it is as parents steps that you can take. But again, people are out here trying to be their kids BFF. They don't want to be. Or
not even
parent.
BFF. They don't want the kid in their face because they don't. Let's be real too about this. Ain't nobody fucking on purpose and having kids on purpose. Everybody fucking and having kids on accident. So what you do with an accident when you really don't want it, but you feel responsible.
To the state. Exercise
and
abortion.
then you worried about how other man get them motherfuckers up or stop.
Plan B.
Or make sure you got birth control shit, man. Make sure y'all get that shit in y'all niggas, man. Make sure y'all got rubbers. But y'all, but that's an ideal world. Yet again, I hate talking about shit because I really, in my mind, I ain't finna talk about it. I'm gonna find a way to wipe all y'all motherfuckers out, and even the good ones. Y'all gotta all go because you mixed in with the bad motherfuckers. We can't tell the difference, and it ain't like y'all got the balls or the clitor to goddamn do something about it.
Nobody. Again, it's too much of a high rate of predatory behavior for any of this shit to be going on. It's sick. But again, when you see that the agenda is geared towards the kids, bro, you have to start within. You got to start cleaning your house, your front door, your front porch first. You got to. And when you start seeing that people feel like that is too much of a task, then what do you expect from the predatory people? Now it's a free reign. It's a feels day for them. But whatever, it's nasty. I'm glad they caught this bitch.
I just know back when we was kids, we probably were way more safer and we ain't had that much.
Woman with 9 months left to live asked her husband if she could sleep with her ex one last time.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, damn.
Because it's going to be both of y'all last day.
Jesus Christ.
I said, when I put it in, I said, yeah, no, you go. I'm going to leave you. You already finna die, so I go ahead and divorce your ass.
What kind of shit is this?
And clearly hey, well, you know, I always tell folks, everybody, you settling for everybody.
Man,
Well, what are your thoughts?
this
Okay,
gotta
my
be
goodness.
I said
They-
they're gonna be. You
I'm about-
said they're gonna be your last day. They're gonna be both of y'all last day.
And I'm saying that this right here is
That's
you-
not a thought.
well, okay. Well, mine is the husband is fucking a bitch. He's a bitch. Ain't no way in the fuck my wife is gonna feel any type like is gonna feel comfortable with asking me, "Oh, do you mind if I sleep with my ex?" What? No. First of all, it seems like she's not satisfied with your sexual bedtime experience that you're giving
It's
up.
not even that. Neither she's, bro. Like I just said earlier, everybody getting settled on. That's the whole thing. Cause this ain't this ain't the person most people ain't you with ain't the motherfucker you really want to be with.
Okay, so let's break it down like this because they have a very good question. So let's just read what the caption is. It says a viral story is stirring up some serious debate. A woman reportedly facing terminal illness told her husband that her final wish was to spend one last night with her ex, something she claimed that she always wondered about. The husband was stunned, and the internet was split right down the middle. Some people near her speak their raw truth. Others see it as pure betrayal, no matter the circumstance. True or not, it's pushed everyone to rethink loyalty, closure, and what we owe each other when time is running out. So, would you consider this honesty or heartbreak?
No,
would you consider this something that it would like if she's speaking her truth, and would you consider that in the fact that, hey, I only have 9 months to live, this is maybe it's on her bucket list,
I don't give a damn.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna state it like this. Hold on.
But and the reason that I asked in that way is so that way I can get your thoughts and not your rants.
Okay, so
I would like to know what you think about the situation. What would you do if you were in said situation? Viewers, what would y'all do? What would you do in the chat? Tell me in the chat what you would do if your significant other came to you and told you that they would like to sleep with an ex. Now, mind you, your significant other is terminally ill. Okay, so your significant other is terminally ill. They come to you and they tell you that they would like to sleep with their ex one last time. What do you do?
Okay, so all right.
For me, you're dying alone.
All right, but
If I was in that position,
all right, so
your ass won't have me by your side.
on their end, it's the truth. You feel me? It's and for what I want to say is on the husband end. I already said it. I just said it earlier, just a few seconds ago. A month, you're a second choice, a third, whatever the choice you is. So you don't think the motherfucker still in love or still don't think about the motherfuckers they used to. I still love the bitches I used to deal with. So for you to even not even have that thought in your head about your person you done dealt with, you forgot they done lived a long life. You just happen to be who they settle for at the end because you was the best at this point in his life.
And for me, if you ignore all the signs that
And
told
I'm
you
not
that
mad
they
if she
settled,
asks. If she
then
asks.
you shouldn't be surprised by this because
Right.
for her to feel comfortable enough to ask that, even though she about to die, there had to be signs before she got this information that showed you that she's not really that into you.
Yeah.
That she doesn't respect you to this level. Sorry, there's no fucking way. I'm sorry. There's no
Well, then
way
again,
that
no.
I could be in this position because I just feel like I would have took heed to the signs before and let you go on and live your life
I'ma also
the
say
way
this,
you want to
brother.
live it.
I'ma also say this. I mean, she could not have not shown it, but because some people, because they're dying on their deathbed and they done gave a time limit. Think about it.
And if I'm in that position right now, you're dying alone. You're just dying a fucking alone. For me, I do everything to try to get divorced before you die. If it can't happen, you'll just be dead by your goddamn self.
Because also I look at it like, I thought about it. I ain't gonna divorce you because if I try to remarry, if you really go by the Bible, you it's still like fornicating. Death do us part. Go ahead and do you and die. I'm gonna do me after you die. I'm gonna still be righteous about this shit, regardless. Because I'm not in my. I'm sorry. I'm that type of person. I'm not gonna be in my feelings about some shit. I know what the reality is, and I think that's where
my feelings.
I
ain't finna be attached to the situation either.
I mean, I'm not because you finna die, so I'm already okay. Like, but see, that's another thing. Like I said, I know this person had a past. I have a past. So, all right, we married each other. I probably married off me personally. I'm giving my personal answer. I married you off of logic. You feel me? Like we work well together. So yeah, I'm already knowing you probably don't. You still feel some type of way about something. I already got that kind of feeling. I got that kind of discernment. So if I see that you got a goddamn time limit, and you ask me, all right, go ahead, because I'm waiting on the time limit because I'm finna really do me. But I could do me without having, God. You have to deal with God afterwards. That's how I'm gonna look at it.
Well, in this situation, again, this woman asked her husband.
Yeah, go ahead, do you.
If you feel enough gumption to ask me, you're just dying alone. That's just me personally.
Yeah, no, I said that's your
personal.
personal.
Be here to even goddamn see you off. None of that shit. And I'm trying my damnness to get a divorce before you do. So your last days are finna be terrible.
I know
horrible.
I know my ass. I know my ass. I'll suggest it to you. Hey, I know you finna die. Is there anything you want to get up off you before you leave this motherfucker? Hey, go ahead, cause I don't know. When you want a motherfucker on they dying bed, man, fuck it, man, you finna die. Shit, do
that
you?
That shit crazy as
do
shit.
You, boo boo? Do you? Because when you die, I'm definitely finna do me. I just been waiting.
Ratchet Hippie, what would you do if the sexes were, say, if it was your husband and he posed this question to you? What would you do?
What would I do?
Yes.
How would you?
The same question you asked her.
I know. I don't know if I would do anything.
Okay.
What would you think be running through your mind?
Oh, what would be running through my mind? I mean, I would feel hurt.
Mm-hmm.
I would think that it was a sense of betrayal. Especially seeing how this is my husband and you're like, hey, can I sleep with my ex one last time? If they were terminally ill and this is what their make-a-wish, dying wish or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think that I would be strong enough to stick around for that.
Also, this is yeah.
I don't think that I would be strong enough to stick around for that. I would question my marriage at that point. Mm-hmm. I would have a lot of questions about my marriage. I would question, and that would suck because now you're about to die, and that leaves me with, like, especially depending on how long. It doesn't matter how long you've been married. If you're married a day, right, or if you're married a fucking 60 years. But if you're on your deathbed and this is what you're asking me for, it would make me rethink the love that you had for me as well as what we had in our marriage. I wouldn't be able to stay around for that. I wouldn't deny that of you. I mean, like, if that's what you want, that's what you want. But you can't have your cake. You can want that and still not have me. You know what I'm saying? You can have your cake. You can't over here. You cannot have your cake and eat it too. It just doesn't work that way for me. Okay.
But that's your answer, though?
Yeah, that's your answer.
Yeah.
All right, well, what's the next link we got up there? Chat, put it in the chat. What would y'all do if y'all significant other was dying and asked you could they fuck their ex one last time? Y'all put it in the chat.
Y'all think y'all know y'all significant other like that is crazy to me.
The fact that you think that you shouldn't know or don't know your significant other that well, that's crazy. Like, they shouldn't be your significant other if you don't know them. I'm just saying you like, you got to work on your trust, my guy.
No, I don't know, because I think I look at it like,
well, then don't be with nobody if that's how you're gonna be.
I mean, why would I couldn't be? I trust you just to be you. That's all I care for you to do. I look at it reality wise, like, especially if you done lived a life before me and.
And so the reality is that I'm going to want to sleep with my ex just because I had exes before you?
Not even. Well, you probably still love the motherfucker more than just because it's a lot of that going on.
Well, I'm sorry that you've dealt with that in your lifetime.
I never have.
But there's not as much as that going around as I mean, like. And then just like you said, why perpetuate that? If you feel like that's going around, why like put that in the forefront? You know what I'm saying? Why go off looking for that? I feel like if it's in the forefront of your mind, you have that energy, and that's what you're going to be attracting anyway. That's how I feel.
You know, I'm big on the law of
Well,
attraction.
I look at
That
it
is
like
damn
this.
show right
It's
there.
not that I'm
Because-
putting the
and
energy right there. It just
It is. You are. You put the energy in there all the time, and like you put energy towards like it's always the worst thing.
I don't
Like,
look at
oh,
it that
no,
that's
they
the
don't
worst
really
neither.
love
That's
you.
the thing,
They don't
too.
really love you. They really love your ex. You weren't the one that they wanted to end up with. They wanted somebody 2-3 people ago, and you just a luck up. Like if that's how you think about life, that's what you're going to attract.
okay. It's not like I think I just put it all in perspective.
That's
when I'm
your,
dealing with
yeah,
somebody.
that's
If I'm
your
dealing with
perspective, and that's what you're going to bring to yourself because you keep putting it fucking out there.
But this not no personal thing to me. Like I haven't.
Well, then
gone
stop
through-
talking like that so much. Then
I just don't live in the emotion. That's the
that
thing.
is that's definitely emotional.
No.
Yes, it is.
I'm like if I'm looking at if I'm dealing with somebody, I'm thinking about it all the way. I'm just thinking like, okay, so
You're putting on them. No, you're not thinking. You're assuming. You're putting something on
well,
them.
I'm not saying they definitely did. I'm like,
That's what an assumption is now, isn't it?
Cause no, I'm just like they like I'm not asking questions, but I'm not saying like they got this. I'm like I'm just saying, it could be this,
Right,
could be that,
and it could not be.
No, and what I'm telling myself is just be okay with whatever. Because if you're not okay with whatever, if you're not okay with how they used to live, or you don't know what's in their mind.
But people, no, fuck that shit. People change.
No,
That's
I'm not
crazy.
saying they don't. I'm not saying they don't change.
So who I was with my ex is not who I am with my significant other right now.
But you're not gonna say you can't say they still don't love. They still don't think. They still don't reminisce. Like that's what I'm getting at.
But you can say that because not everybody does still love
I didn't
or
say
still reminisce.
everybody.
But you're putting that on the person who you are talking to, though. They could still love their ex. They might not all be about me because I could just be a replacement, or I could just be a like the number 2 or number 3 or whatever. Like you do that. You perpetuate that. You put that out into the universe, and that is how you always speak on this show. And the only reason I brought it up is because you always speak like that on this show.
Because I watch people all day. That's like my thing. So when I'm watching people out in society, and like I said, I'm just building just from data that I'm seeing. And I'm not putting it on like...
Yeah, you hang around a lot of fucked up people, too.
I don't hang around people. I watch.
Okay.
Yeah, I just watch. That's it. I'm just watching, and I'm just listening to experiences, and I'm listening to people talk. I just listen. You could be over there talking. I can hear you. And I'm just... everybody just... what they'll tell their friends, they might not tell you. And you might not be aware of certain things. That's all I'm saying. It's just like everybody be shocked about something that I feel like you shouldn't be. That's just where I'm
I
at.
guess.
That's where I'm I'm not talking about the other, I'm just talking about how people be just so shocked.
I just feel like at the end of the day, every situation has room to be true. It's what you attract, what you're focused on, and what you put your energy and space, and what is actually in the physical. Yes, I understand what you are talking about, and I understand what Ratchet is talking about too. Because if you stop putting yourself in the area of degeneracy or infidelity or people who are not like fully trusting, then yeah, you're gonna have a lot more people to end up in the situation that you talk about. However, if you are looking for vulnerability, trustworthy, transparency, honesty, there are people in those spaces as well that feel just like you do. I don't want to have to worry about if the person that I'm choosing to be with is thinking about their last person, or if I'm just to settle for, that all comes with you not working on yourself and being the best version of me. If I'm the best version of me, ain't no way in the fuck I feel like a bitch settled for me. That's just me. But again, I do understand that there are people who will never get to putting themselves first and find themselves in the spaces that you're talking about as well.
And
Settlement.
And also what I'm saying that I'm really saying, why are you so butthurt? That's all I'm saying. Why
because
are you butthurt?
maybe in that position they felt that their
I just
person
don't be
was
understanding.
giving them something else. They were projecting, they were giving off, they were living and putting out that they're all for you, only to find out when they got 9 months to live, oh yeah, I really been thinking about my ex. And again, I feel like that at that point, people have to make their own decisions.
Yeah. And
It is what it is.
that just be it. I be just questioning like why everybody be so surprised about shit. That shit just.
What else we got up there? Ratchet hip bag. All right. Gelo says he regrets leaving the relationship with Miss Nikki Baby and that he doesn't like ex-wife Rashida. I would have stayed home. Let's hear it.
For the ranch, I want her to live with my like just like stuff like that. Like no, like grown up. I guess.
Okay.
Where we was gonna live, where he was gonna go to school, like who gonna watch him when we leaving for work and all. I don't know. We was just talking a whole bunch over, going through it, and then I don't know. If I could redo it, I would. I was like, I'd have whooped my own ass for real. Like I'd have stayed there.
That's respect.
But you know what I'm saying?
It was just a rat. It just was like.
I told her that though. Nikki cool with me. Like I told her straight up. Like, I was tweaking. I ain't got no excuse for that or nothing. But yeah, if I could redo it, I wouldn't do that.
How did the marriage happen? That's what I want to know. Like, no way you was just sitting home one day and y'all was just like, let's just go to the.
I ain't gonna lie, we never talked about this.
It was like in a 2-week span, of straight
That's what I'm
terrible.
saying.
Though it was in a terrible of like I had 2 terrible weeks.
What's doing it?
I don't know how to explain
But
it.
the best
Like-
time of your life, though.
I was fine. Like I don't know. Start going south like that. Like I don't know. I did make some dumb decisions, but I do feel like
He ain't ready to take
I
accountability.
don't know. Like I
He
feel
keeps saying
like
he don't know.
like she was like, I pray you die every day. Like she might have been on some ill shit because I couldn't think for real. And I'm going through the motions with her. It's like she's like, oh, I'm gonna do this. Then I'm like, whatever. All right, cool, whatever. Cool. Yes, getting whatever. Just doing anything. She like, we gonna get married. We gonna do all this. I'm like, I
But
ain't trying to do that.
how did
And
you
then I
end
ended
up
doing that?
How did you end up in the courtroom though, brother? Because like
She drove me there.
He just be
I'm
doing
out there
shit.
about to cry in the whip. That's what I'm saying. No, you feel what I'm saying though? Like I felt disconnected type. Like I'm like, all right. Like I'm telling her, like I
have a
don't want to
question,
get married. I don't want to do none of this shit. But then I was like, I'm doing it though. And I did not understand. But I like sat down one day and my eyes started leaking. Like, oh, like my dripping on the floor. I'm like, hold on. Went upstairs and talked to her. Like, you got to slide. I ain't gonna lie.
yeah.
I just took all the L's on the chin. Told everybody to leave. Cleared that out. Side guy go. I don't know, man. I had to reset my job, but I'm cool. I felt I got off track. I don't know. I was doing dumb for like 2 weeks, bro. I remember.
That's refreshing to hear, man.
It is.
How's
Oh,
that?
my question
That's
was, what is?
refreshing.
Because I've never heard you talk about it. Because I was like, bro, there's no way that you just go
'Cause I
through.
can't just gonna jump to the.
No,
Oh,
like,
you dumb. Yo, she had you like she ain't had. To be honest, I don't like her. Like to keep it a band. It's just like
How the hell did that happen?
how that. I don't know. I don't have the
she
answer.
put that
to
fire on you,
I
boy.
don't even know what he's saying.
Not even that, bro. I don't even know.
He's saying he doesn't know how he ended up getting married to Rashida. He doesn't even really like her. He
Right.
said that, he was in a messed up place. He should have never left Miss Nikki Baby, but he was, they were going through some stuff. So he basically ran from his responsibilities because, mind you, they had just had a son and then she was pregnant with their daughter. And so, that's a lot of hormones, a lot of emotions. They were probably doing some up and downs or whatever, going through the motions. And he basically ran away from that to Rashida, and the Rashida thing was a whole whirlwind kind of romance. They ended up getting pregnant, and he kind of left her right after she got pregnant. Now, mind you, Miss Rashida was going back and forth with Miss Nikki Baby when Gelo had first got with her,
Right.
because she
I ain't
was
know
like,
none of this.
well, now.
Yeah.
Miss Nikki Baby was going back and forth. Well, not Miss Nikki Baby, but Rashida was going back and forth with Miss Nikki Baby. Kind of trying to throw salt in the wound, like, oh, he's mine, and da 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 da, and all this sort of stuff. But to only turn around and be with somebody who doesn't really like her and who asked to get this. So they did a shotgun wedding. What he's saying is that he doesn't even know how he ended up going to the courthouse, and that's what his brother asked, like, how did this happen? How did you even end up at the courthouse doing the wedding if you didn't want to get married? And he's basically like, I don't know. I even told her that I didn't want to get married. I'm telling her I don't want to do this and I don't want to do that, but I end up doing it anyway. And then after he ends up getting married, he realizes that he really doesn't like her, and they end up getting a divorce. He kind of ghosts her and is not around throughout the pregnancy, and they just had a daughter. The daughter's like maybe 2 weeks old now or something like that. But the baby was just born, and Rashida has put out a apology, and she, to Miss Nikki Baby, and she said that they spoke behind the scenes because when you go through it,
right, it's different.
It is
when you on
it
the
hits
other
different.
end. What I gotta say about this is what I call pussy fied. That's just me. Pussy fied. There's no way I'm sitting up here talking about, oh, I don't want to get married, but I don't know why I'm ending up at the courthouse. Nigga, you ending up at the courthouse because you got dressed. You put the keys in the car.
I said no accountability.
You drove down there. You told her what she wanted to hear, to keep down, not arguing, only to make your life worse. That's why you ended up at the courthouse
and no accountability
and not wanting
whatsoever.
to be down there. You never kept it real with them from the jump. So you were, in a sense, of trying to make her look good because she already threw these slick shots at Nikki Baby. Oh, that could never be me. I could never be done like you. This, that, and the third. And you wanted her to look good, only to make yourself miserable in that time period. And then realize that, you know what? Damn, this perfect bitch got bullshit that I ain't rocking with. And maybe I should have just stayed with my ex because I was okay with that bullshit. But again, this is what happened when you don't let your nuts drag.
And no accountability.
When you don't let them nuts drag,
and no accountability.
You'll find yourself in this position. And you're right, no accountability.
Because he still can't answer why he went.
And this is what I'm saying. Therapy is needed on all levels. This nigga is financially straight, don't have to worry about a fuck thing, yet he's still making middle school decisions at his big ass age. Bro, you got to drop your nuts.
The daddy you got is, and the way you move, Gelo been moving weird ever since we've been knowing about him. He the only one.
The outcast.
Yeah,
this is the product of everybody could be raised in the same house by the same parents. One person go off.
It's always that middle child
another
that be
person
lit.
Go off this way.
Yeah, the middle child be lit.
It's just your decisions. Yeah. It's your decisions. Like this is all I'm saying.
Yeah.
And it's never gonna get better until you realize that and you want to change it.
It's a lot of lack of accountability.
You're gonna find yourself back in another goddamn position that you like, I don't know how I got here. I wasn't even trying to come to goddamn North Dakota, but I'm in North Dakota.
I be hating when motherfuckers said I wasn't trying, but you ended up there.
Well,
I wasn't trying to hurt you.
Good
I wasn't trying to do. Yeah, you was
trying to get up here.
You was doing it, man.
Fuck.
You did it.
So I have a question on, I guess, this topic.
All right.
Have you guys ever experienced that? Ever experienced like leaving someone to get with someone else and then realizing you didn't really like them and regretting leaving the person that you had?
With me, yes. And this was, again, middle school behavior. I definitely remember in middle school falling victim to peer pressure and falling victim
I'm not talking about middle school.
Okay, at a big age, no, because this is things that I went through.
No, I'm not talking about middle school.
Well, you asked, had you done it, and I'm just.
Who takes middle school seriously?
I'm
middle
just
school
telling you when that shit happened to me. Like at my age or in my adulthood, no, not regretting and wanting to go back. Now, have I moved on quickly? Not realizing what the problem was and not taking accountability, really thinking that I could get over somebody else by getting under somebody else. Yes, I've done that. And that is something that is dangerous and I'm far against, but I've done that. But to the point of regretting and wanting to go back, hell no. Hell no, because there was always something that was a definite reason why it didn't work in the first place. Now, I am saying that, but, you know, I believe it's levels to the shit, and until you actually Start being real with yourself. You're going to find yourself in positions kind of like this. And it might not be to this magnitude. You might think, oh, I'm going to just move on quick. I'm going to just go to this one to this one. Until you take that time, take what you did in that situation, it's never going to change. You can go all the way across the world and get a bitch from the DR. You still going to find a bitch that take advantage of you. If that's your thing, if that's your shortcoming. If you got down, it don't matter what it is. Every problem deserves you to hone in on it and figure out what role you played in it. And that's what don't get taught enough. And that's what I'm actually trying to teach and reveal to my kids. So that rather sooner than later, you can start taking accountability and make it, and knowing that you make the outcomes of your life. You make the decisions of what your life looks like. That's why I don't complain now. That's why complaining has rarely been in my vocabulary or in my everyday practices. I can't complain because I'm doing stuff to make me happy. I come first. I definitely come first. It is what it is. But a lot of people, again, are not doing that. People pleasing, trying to make sure that the crowd look at them a certain kind of way, need validation from outside. That's not going to work. That's not going to work. I do shit that make me happy. That's why ain't nobody had to tell me about putting my tree up, my Christmas lights. No, I wanted to get in the goddamn Christmas spirit. So this is what the fuck I'm doing. I wanted to goddamn experience a trip on Christmas. I've already planned, paid for it. That's what I wanted to do. Can't nobody make me feel any kind of way about this because this is what I want to do. So, again, people like me, we get looked at and consider, oh, you're full of yourself. Oh, you're selfish and all of this. I say it pretty much every time we get on shit like this. I believe everybody deserves to have a selfish season. You need to go through a selfish season where everything that you do is self-serving. And the people who get away from you, there are the people who are not in it for you. Because if you telling them, look, I need to enter this season, and now all of a sudden there's problems, it's because now whatever they were around you for is not going to be served. I wasn't around you for you to make yourself happy. I was around you because you buy the bottles at the club and the sections and you pull up and you get everybody in, nigga. What the fuck you mean you ain't going out clubbing no more, nigga? The fuck? All right, I'm gone. So it is what it is. That's just how I see it and my personal experience to go along with that.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. What else we got up there?
Nothing.
Say nothing interesting.
Yeah.
Drone drops a crab ball.
Come on now.
Drugs and cigarettes at the South Carolina prison. Jesus.
So the South Carolina
Wow.
Department of Corrections
Jesus.
is investigating a drone that dropped multiple items in their yard.
Wow. Well, what I can say is the drone drops are nothing new. Crab ball is wow. Cause nigga, what in the fuck were you gonna do? Like you act like that's not loud. First of all, they're gonna be able
Is
to.
that a pound of
smell
weed?
that. Yes. That, but again, drugs, tobacco, cell phones, all of this is nothing new.
Even the crab boil ain't nothing new.
The crab ball is. I have never heard people getting crab balls drop. Like, why would you want to fuck up the drop like that?
Well, I was about to say, 'cause I was hearing about niggas having like lobsters and shit in prison, so that's why I was like.
But that's coming in through like paid off CEOs.
Yeah.
That's not drone. Drone
Right,
drops is
right.
when you really trying to get around the CEOs. That's when people who go out on work detail, they will sit up there and they'll take that pound of weed right there, break it down, stick what they can up their ass, and walk in. And they do that.
Yeah, the drone thing is really what you fucking the game up with.
Yeah, like you going around the COs, and that's how you
really fucking it up for all y'all in there for doing that.
Keister. You're keistering this shit in.
You're a suitcase.
Keister. Yeah, man, this shit ain't nothing new, but yeah, the crowd boy was stupid.
For all you niggas that like shoving this shit up y'all ass, I know y'all take dick up there.
Nigga, we just talked about the nigga who snuck a damn gun in his ass.
It should have went off in his ass.
But niggas be doing it. But they like to play in that booty hole.
For some reason.
That's that
little bussy purse.
Booty meat.
That bussy purse.
I hate it here.
Bow. That booty meat. That's what they be fucking around with. But yeah.
Had to stick it in your collar.
Yeah, that was dumb. This was dumb. So
they in prison, so everything they do is dumb.
Whatever. Y'all have at it. If y'all want to fuck up the drops, I know y'all block is fucked up right now. Ain't no cigarettes until the next drop. You mean to tell me you got the weed knocked off for some damn crabs?
Whoever was working the drone lame as hell too.
Man, these folks tripping.
Cause why you ain't make sure you got it in? Well, you depending on what cell they in, you might can't even get to their window.
These probably still the people who feel like goddamn Ja Rule got a point.
Oh my God. Okay.
Right next behind.
Listen, we are at 9.7K likes on TikTok. I know that we can get to 10,000 likes before the end of this stream. Shout out to everybody who has been liking and sharing our stream tonight.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for tapping in. You guys have been really, really, really quiet in the chat, and it's making me sad.
Oh, man.
So make sure that you tap in with me. I am in the chat. I know that these guys could be a lot. I know that they are. Hey. So if you'd like to talk to somebody
We're really
else,
loud today. We loud today.
No, you're not.
No, you're as harsh as we normally be.
Whatever. Just wait till y'all have to click this up and have nothing to talk about.
Bow. Well, what else we got out there? All right, Chicago YN catches his op, but he runs to the police and tries putting himself in the cop car for Jesus.
I fucking with him. You gonna have to come really get me, bro.
You ducking your shit. Hey, Capo, come on. He ducking this shit. On there. Hey, folks. On bet you ducking your shit, Shreddy. Why you ducking your shit? Stay right here. Hey, check it out, Lord.
Stay right here.
Check it out. On bet you ducking your shit, Shreddy. Oh my damn, come on.
Then you making the threat. Why the police right there? Like you ready to go to prison.
To the police.
Well, hey, I feel it.
Fuck all that, bro. This is what I'm talking about.
Hey.
This is when you're not true to yourself. You gotta be true to yourself. Part of the streets, nigga, I've been jumped before. When I was in the mind frame of, I'm gonna be in the streets and do, nigga, I've been jumped before.
I'd have been jumped a few times.
All right? And it wasn't about nothing serious, about some pussy.
Facts.
But
it's always pussy niggas.
How niggas usually end up dying or going to jail be about some pussy. Mm-hmm. But yeah, nigga, I was jumped for some pussy. But still, again, I didn't duck the jumping. Fuck it. It comes with it.
Yeah.
It comes with it.
I didn't lose. That's a fight I'm not gonna lose because it's 2-1 too many. Nigga, I ain't Goku in this bitch. I wish I would, but
this is what niggas need to goddamn just. This is why, bro. It's not made for everybody. Don't work, nigga.
Hey, bro, you ever when you about to get jumped, you always be like, I'm finna take one down with me though.
Yes.
Yeah, I gotta take one. I gotta take one.
I'm getting off first.
Yeah, I'm putting him on the ground first.
Trust me.
So I can get when they knock me down, I'm on top of him, whooping his ass while they whooping mine.
Somebody is finna have.
Yeah, somebody gonna be fucked up. Yeah, somebody got because I know.
Hell no.
I know I can't beat them all.
Hell no. These folks right here, and this is what I'm saying. I know I sound like a broken record, but everybody does not know how to operate in the streets, and that's why we are where we are with the streets. The streets are dead, first of all. They're like, I advise everybody, don't take that route. Don't take the route because a lot of y'all do not want to take the accountability once you have to answer to the bullshit that comes along with it. A lot of y'all don't want to take the accountability. So, nigga, do not take the route. If you just so happen to be one of these people who feel like this is the route for you, understand that certain things come with it. You might get jumped. You might get caught by the police. You might get shot at. There's a lot of things that might come with this bullshit. Be okay with it. Move in stride. Learn the smartest way to survive and whatever your choices are. But my advice, stay away from the streets. Fuck the streets. There's nothing good in the streets. These people are not loyal. There's no rules in the streets. There's not enough niggas with morality that how it was back in the day for it to even be an argument. And the ones that are, they're not online. So you are never going to get the influence of that side. If I'm going to keep it real, I say everybody who actually exercises morality in the streets comes up on the shit end of the stick. We see it every day. Bobby Shmurda should be one of the few niggas that are celebrated, put it up on a pedestal, marching through the streets of Brooklyn or wherever he from, but you can barely get a song out of this nigga. This nigga can barely fill up a fucking park because y'all will pay more attention to these other people. Like, there's nothing good. Nothing good that comes from, quote unquote, keeping it real. So, hey, do the smartest thing for you. I will always advise streets are dumb, dead, and should not be looking for anybody else to occupy those positions. It's over with. Over with. The smart people are winning. Intelligence is cool. Intelligence is cool. This is just where we are. Sorry. Y'all folk getting on my goddamn nerve with this bullshit, man. That shit looks horrible. Horrible. Ugh. What else we got up there, Ratchet Hippie? Well, we moving right on to the next part of the show that we call Reddit and Week, read by the world's greatest producer.
I know you fucking lying.
Weep with me. Make an asshole make you cry for these peach.
Okay.
The remix right there.
I hate it here. All right, so am I the asshole for exposing my friend that faked an entire domestic violence story on TikTok using my ex's photos to go viral?
My God. I got an answer, but let me hear it.
Show me your money. Get a job.
I run a small but growing TikTok where I talk about dating, boundaries, and healing from messy breakups, from a messy breakup with my ex. I've never shown his face or told stories, only told stories in general terms. My quote-unquote friend, also a creator, smaller following, asked to collab on a toxic relationship awareness series. I said yes to brainstorming, but not to actually using my ex specifically. A week later, she posts a multi-part story time about her abusive ex who loved bomb, cheated, and financially drained her. The photos and videos she used to prove it, all stolen from my private close friends' IG stories and our old shared Google Photos folder. My ex's face, his car, his apartment, even screenshots of my text cropped to look like hers. The series blows up and gets millions of views, tons of "you're so strong" comments, and she starts getting donations, brand interest, and paid podcast invites to share her survival story. Meanwhile, people who know my ex in real life start DMing me like, is this about my ex? Why is she telling your story? My ex, who, to be clear, was crappy but not physically abusive, now has strangers calling his job, doxing him, and sending threats. I confronted her privately, and she said, it's a composite story, not literal. You don't own trauma. You should be happy that your experience is helping people. She refused to take it down, doubled down in the comments, and started vaguely subtweeting about jealous creators trying to silence survivors. So I went nuclear. I made a calm receipt-filled video showing side-by-side comparisons of her quote-unquote proof photos versus my original post with timestamps, the same text with my name cropped out, Google Photos metadata where I'm literally the uploader. I've never said she lied about abuse, just that she was using my ex, my images, and my exact experiences as her own for clout and money. Her comments turned fast. Some followers accused her of being a liar and a grifter, others saying that I was endangering a victim and policing how people tell their stories. She lost the brand deal. Her donation link got mass reported, and she now has a few mutual creators that are calling me a clout chasing pick me. And who cares more about a man's reputation than a woman's safety? My ex has threatened to lawyer up against both of us for defamation, and my friends are split. Half say that she crossed the line, the biggest possible line, and deserves to be exposed, and the other half saying that I should have handled it privately because I've blown up something that could ruin multiple careers. So, am I the asshole for publicly exposing the fact that she faked and appropriated my domestic violence story for clout, knowing it would likely tank her reputation and brand deals?
No.
Hell no. Nope. Sorry. If that was really your friend, when you did approach her behind the scenes about, hey, stop this, could you take it down?
You did all the proper precautions to me.
She said no. So,
because she ruining this man's life.
But if I'm, hold on, let me think, because nigga, matter of fact, I'm switching it. Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm switching it.
Why?
Yeah, you are.
Why?
Because you sat by while her following was growing. She didn't get brand deals overnight. She got brand deals.
You waited till he
by
said something to
around and then like making this story possible and like more eyes coming to the story. You waited until it got to a big enough point to where they seen value in it. You might as well should have let it run out, because if you really wanted to shut down, the first time she did that shit, you should have shut it down.
Didn't he say something to her first for her to be to acknowledge it?
No, she said something.
Oh, she said something, and then he came at her, or how did the ex-boyfriend come into play?
The ex-boyfriend came into play because people were calling his job from, you know what I'm saying, like they found out who he was.
TikTok.
That's what I'm saying. Did he call her like, hey, what the hell going on? And then she said something to her, or she said something before he said something?
No, the people who were calling said, hey, look at this. This bitch sound like she talking about you.
No, it said strangers were calling his job and doxing him and sending threats because of the story that the friend put up. Now the friend put up enough information for them to find the ex.
Gotcha.
That's what I'm asking. Like, how did the girl that the nigga was calling about? My bad. Okay, not the bitch that stole the story, but the
original poster.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like,
so
did she say something to the homegirl before the ex came to her about the problem?
Yeah.
Or that's what I was asking.
No. I mean,
or did he say something to her?
He didn't say
and then
nothing.
she went to her friend.
No.
Okay, that's what I'm trying to get understanding of.
No.
Yeah, because I was like, did she not want to fight because he said something about it? Or did she try to take initiative first before he can even say something? Then I could
I mean, she did it in a weird way because, again, she waited until
it got big.
It blew up.
Okay, that's why I was getting.
Hold on. Here's the thing. You don't have to wait for something to get big and go viral. That shit can happen overnight. Brand deals can happen within a day or two. Yes, that can. So I'm sorry. I've seen it happen.
Right, but per the story, you said story got her paid interviews. I don't think that she had interviews within a 1 day span. No, it had to be over a week or so, at least, at the shortest time.
Okay, but I'm already coming to you and telling you, you know what I'm saying? Like, what? Because when we talked about this, her and her friend did talk about this. They never said anything about her using her ex.
Right.
Okay, the original poster's ex. That never came about, and they were just supposed to be talking about like breakups or trauma in general. And it was the friend who decided, I'm going to take I'm going to take your story and make it as if it was my own.
Right.
That's when she should have corrected it.
Yeah.
That's when she should have corrected it. Like, to me, in my eyes, I feel like
she didn't check it when it was happening.
Even though y'all might not have talked about it, when y'all got on and you realize, wait a minute, this is my story. Why are you telling people my story? I would have shut it down right there.
And he beat my ass.
But see, it doesn't say it does not tell us how much time has passed, and you're making an assumption. But it doesn't tell us how much time has passed. They talked about it a week later. She puts out the multi-part story. When she puts out the story, she goes and confronts her privately.
Okay. Okay.
She
cool.
goes after she
All
puts
right.
out the story. She goes and confronts her privately, in which the friend says, "Hey, it's a composite story. It's not literal. You don't own trauma, and you should be happy your experience is helping people." She refused to take it down and doubled down.
Okay, I get it. Okay.
I was just making sure she didn't try to say the day after he said something.
No.
That's
And
what I
I
that's
took
all I
it
cared
as,
about.
I thought it was maybe something like what we're doing.
No, so
I
she
thought
not the asshole 'cause she
said,
tried to
"Let's
check
come
her about it."
together and do something for abuse. And like they were on the same setting, same microphone, same platform. That's how I was taking it.
Yeah,
but
no.
now that I understand, they were just talking and she went off and did it, but used her story.
Right.
And then she came and talked. Okay, cool.
Right.
No, you're not.
Because she could have did the story without putting that man in it.
She could have did the story without using her her
using
friend's
her
story.
experience.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't use my experience for your come up. Like, nigga, if I want people to know my story, I tell them. I get it.
And then you go after somebody jealous. Yeah, no, she ain't the asshole.
And then you got brand deals and start getting paid and shit out my shit.
And you
Nah,
fucking
bitch,
up this
fuck
man's
you.
name. You fucking up this man's name for some shit he didn't do.
Right, because you putting extra on it. I ain't never say we got physical. You're up here adding that part in, which is making him look like a certain kind of way.
And now he about to
'cause you
lose his
giving
job and shit.
Enough details to point in his direction.
Like these
I
folks
get it.
finding this motherfucker.
I get it. Yeah, that's some bullshit. We'll be on some bullshit if we don't get to the next part of the show we call Pimpspiration of the Week.
Is C-Note the short guy without short supply? This is the Pimpspiration of the Week. On guard now.
Yeah, man. You know, it's the Pimpspiration of the Week for you geeks who will never be unique, man. I got a little something for y'all. Your mind will believe whatever you feed it. So please choose wisely. You know what I mean? Yeah. A lot of shit just be off imagination. But man, that's been a little Pimpspiration of the Week for you geeks who will never be unique, and you hoes, y'all know how delusion go.
All right. Damn, boy, we want to thank everybody for tuning in. Please, if y'all have been a fan of us, like, share, and subscribe. Go back, check out previous episodes. We want to thank y'all. But this has been another episode of
Ready to be accountable.
We will see y'all Saturday.
Saturday 7 p.m.
at 7 p.m. Make sure you're there, not square.
And because you're not around.
I've been ready, I'm accountable. City on my back, every move, yeah, it's mountable. Pressure on my name, but the grind so honorable. Ready to be countable. Yeah. Gotta face truth, what you running for? Yeah. Mirror don't lie, who you front for? Level up your life, that's a wanted chore. Stand on your word, be a more.
Yeah, 100.
Yeah. Ready to be accountable.
Yeah. It's everybody but your own. How ready counts of booze like AITA and AITA. Guess you gotta let you know this is that Cupid artist random, yeah. It feel like you're Jacob Von Gippin and me gays together.
Ready to be accountable.